Today's first news is that before facing Paris Saint-Germain in its Champions League first leg on Tuesday, FC Barcelona has gotten some very good news regarding injuries, as multiple sites, including Sport, have explained. Similar to his teammate Pedri, Frenkie de Jong has been sidelined since the beginning of March after suffering an injury during the first half of a La Liga match at Athletic Club. De Jong was expected to recover before Pedri due to an ankle sprain. The Spain international was sidelined in August due to a recurrence of a thigh knock. Given that the Dutchman returned to the Joan Gamper's CT's grass on Thursday, AS's estimate of his recuperation time, 4 to 5 weeks, has turned out to be true. The 26-year-old's performance in a training match that lasted about an hour over the weekend would serve as his litmus test, with La Liga on halt due to the Copa del Rey final taking over the schedule. De Jong, however, passed it with flying colors, as Sport stated, and he will now travel to the Parc des Princes for the first leg against PSG. The extent of De Jong's involvement in the match and if head coach Xavi Hernandez will take the chance of starting him in the starting lineup from the beginning of what should be a fierce matchup with the League One leaders remain to be seen. Xavi has mostly used a midfield three consisting of pivot Andreas Christensen, who is typically a center defender, Ilkay Gundogan, and either Fermin Lopez or Sergi Roberto in place of De Jong. However, with Christensen also on the injured list right now, Gundogan may need to take on a more defensive duty if De Jong isn't available, with Fermin and captain Roberto getting the nod. Christensen and Pedri participated in the training match as well, but they did so for around half an hour. Sport reports that everything is going smoothly with their recovery. Nonetheless, closer to boarding time, a decision will likely be made regarding whether or not they make the first leg squad. Today's second news is that the Catalan Giants can start assessing the futures of certain individuals as Barcelona approaches the end of the season. Joao Cancelo is free to leave Barca this summer after being signed on loan, but the team is reluctant to let him go because of his standout performances this year. According to recent reports, Cancelo is drawing a lot of interest from teams in Saudi Arabia and Arsenal, among others. The Portuguese, though, has always insisted on remaining in Barcelona, and it seems that his wish to stay will aid in the completion of a long-term agreement. In fact, according to Sport, Cancelo's resolve to remain at Barcelona is showing to be essential in getting the operation back underway, which was far from easy considering Manchester City's prior unyielding stance. Even if Manchester City received offers of €40 million, Barcelona has gained the upper hand thanks to the efforts of Jorge Mendes and Cancelo. Cancelo approved a contract extension that extends beyond 2027 after Barcelona formally stated in February that they wanted to retain him as a long-term strategic asset. This summer, the two alternatives being considered are an outright move or a loan with a buy option. Barcelona is in favor of a transfer agreement with a fixed fee with variable buyout clause. Even if Barca's wage cap problems are currently being worked on, all indications suggest that the operation may be shut down before the June start of the Euros. It is unclear how Barcelona will go about hiring Cancelo, but given that City is eager to let him go and that the 29-year-old is turning down offers from overseas, a move seems inevitable.